Hi everyone, I'm a little bit late today, but I thought I would come live before I head off to Salt Lake City tomorrow. And this topic today on this video, I'm talking about embracing change. It can be quite difficult for a lot of people, sometimes myself included way back when, but I keep learning to run with it and roll with it, you know. And then I'm also talking about dealing with changes that could be anything: life, business, doesn't matter. It could be changes and challenges that you have been given. Hey, we've got people on already. Hey. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday so far. So yeah, I'm talking about embracing change. I'm also talking about dealing with challenges, whether they are unexpected challenges or not. That's what I'm talking about today. So first of all, I'm just gonna log onto Facebook on my laptop. Embracing change. Do you, and I really want you to think about it, do you embrace change or do you resist change? Hi Alexandria. Do you resist change? Hi Jane. Do you resist change, or are you one of those people who resist it, like, no, this isn't happening, I'm not doing that? Or do you swallow your pride, or, you know, take a deep breath and roll with the changes? Because you know what, not everything stays the same forever. Isn't that true? Not everything stays the same, and changes come into our lives that we're not expecting, or we weren't planning for them, obviously, and you've just got to, and you've just got to roll with it. The same as, you know, anything regarding, we're in the UK, so anything regarding government, anything regarding, you know, anything where our lives take a different perspective and a different look at it, you know what I mean? So maybe the tax goes up on petrol, or, you know, whatever it is, you know, changes happen that sometimes we're not in control of, but you do have to just roll with it and run with it and see how you get on. You have to embrace change. Sometimes you may actually work in a supermarket, you may work in an office, you may work, you know, wherever you do work, you may even have your own business, and sometimes changes need to happen in order to then boost up the business, boost up the work, change it, go in a different direction. And change may actually be the best thing that the company needs, the business needs, and you need yourself. So that's the thing. Sometimes changes happen that we weren't expecting, but if you just stand there with your feet in the floor saying, no, I'm not moving, emu, head in the sand, whatever, you know what I mean, and you're not going to embrace change, you are just going to just stand there and you're not going to move, you're not going to progress, you're not going to do anything. Sometimes changes are a little bit hard to swallow, and sometimes they're a little bit, well, I wasn't expecting that, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to see how I get on. And sometimes the changes turn out to be the best thing that's happened to the company, business, work, or even yourself. So that kind of brings me on to the dealing with challenges, because sometimes a change could actually be a challenge in your life, in your business, your work. It could be anything. It could be partner, relationship, kids, work, anything. It could be absolutely anything. And a challenge that comes in front of you, hi Natalie, a challenge that comes in front of you, I always talk about the brick wall. So the brick wall is in front of you. You've got to get round it, through it, under it, over it. Doesn't matter how or what you do, you've got to get over the other side. So with embracing change and also dealing with challenges, that could be anything. That could be family, that could be friends, it could be absolutely anything, or anyone, anybody, I was going to say. So it could be anything. And when you deal with your challenges and you take a step back and you look at it from a different perspective, as I mentioned yesterday on yesterday's video, you know, take a deep breath and don't, hi mom, how are you? How's your holiday? Take a deep breath and look at the challenge or the change that's just come to you in your face straight away, or something, because there's always, as I say, there's always a ripple effect. So whatever challenges upon you, whatever changes happen that you have to embrace, you have to hug it. You may not necessarily like it to begin with, but change, 9 times out of 10, change is good. And I'll tell you why. Look at the fashion The fashion industry changes consistently all the time. You know, autumn colours come in, summer colours go out, you know what I mean? And it changes over time. Music is another one. So again, it's the way that you embrace change and the way that you have to accept change. Some people it will be easy, some people it won't be. But the thing is, you have to embrace it because nothing's going to stay the same forever. Evolution isn't like that, you know what I mean? And also dealing with challenges, some may be harder than others. And you have to be kind of like Wonder Woman. You've got to be invincible, or Superman for the guys. You've got to be invincible. You cannot let one challenge or one change drop you, make you go crazy, make you go mad or anything. Remember, you can't control everything. All you can control is your reaction to the action or whatever's been said in order to, you know, for you to, that's the only thing you can control. So people will always remember your reaction, okay? They won't necessarily remember anything else, but they'll remember how you dealt with it, how you embraced the change or the challenge at hand. Batman, you are Batman. Jane, you Batman. I'll get you a Batman card. Mum, hi, we're enjoying it. I'm so pleased that you're enjoying your holiday. And you're back soon as well, aren't you? So it's okay, I'm just logging in. So yes, hi Lisa, how are you? So yes, it's all about embracing change, whatever change that may be in your life. It may be a relationship change, it may be a job change, a work change, kids. Hi Michelle. Could be absolutely any change whatsoever. And the one thing that I can relate to is with, and I won't go too much into it because it's in my chapter, is about Dominic. I was not expecting, obviously, any of this, you know what I mean, back then 18 years ago, you know. So I wasn't expecting that, and that was a change as well. A few of my friends have had changes with their relationship, took a different avenue, you know what I mean. And, you know, dealing with challenges as well, you know, first time mums, you'll resonate, and first time dads actually as well. Challenges, changing a nappy, trying to get that nappy on the bum quickly without that baby weeing all over you. That's a challenge in itself, isn't it, really? You know what I mean? Or running down the road because the bin men have arrived, and running down the road because you want them to take your bin. You know what I mean? It's or your black bin bag back in the day, you know, when they did things like that. But yeah, any challenge can arise, you know what I mean? A challenge, running for a plane. Everyone's seen Home Alone when they're running for the plane, you know what I mean? The electric went out and they haven't. I love that film. It's my most favourite Christmas film ever. But yeah, the electric went, so they had to run. Their challenge was to get to the airport. They forgot Kevin, but never mind. But yeah, I mean, that's a challenge in itself, isn't it? Stephen said, yes, it's about the nappy. It is. I remember the first time my mum changed Dominic's nappy, we were in the hospital, you know, in the fish tank, we call it, you know, the glass plastic thing. Yeah, he weeds everywhere. Didn't work. Lisa, proud of myself, think I've coped amazing well, going from being a family to being a single mum. High five! 2 toddlers are a challenge, but bring on every day. Also met a nice new man recently. Twit-twoo. Excellent. Life is great. Exactly. So when you have been, you know, that is kind of the change and the challenge combined for Lisa. So embracing the change, it does take time. I'm not saying it's easy. It does take time to deal. And everyone deals very differently to whatever change or challenge is upon them. So it's a personal thing. It's unique to you. And some people will be quicker than others and some people won't. That's not a problem at all. As long as you do deal in the end, you know, because it's better for everyone. Going from a family to a single parent mum. Single parents, you know, they get kind of a bad deal sometimes. One of my friends became a single parent because her husband died, and he was in the army. So it's kind of, you can't, people who have this thing about single parents, you know what? We are mum and dad, bad cop, good cop, everything. We didn't sign up for it. It was just something that was given to us, and we deal as best we can. And if you can hold down a job and you can run the house, you know, run that ship is running, you know what I mean? And everyone's clothed and fed and watered and there's a roof and everything else. You're doing a damn fine job. Mum, dad, auntie, uncle, doesn't matter who it is. 2 toddlers are a challenge. Yes, I've just seen the yogurt pot. Wow, I'm so glad. I've seen them photos on Facebook of you know, the kids have like put the talc everywhere and they're just covered, and it just makes me laugh. It's so funny. And you met a nice man. You deserve a nice man, honey. They're not all the same. All men are not the same, so don't tarnish them all. There are some good apples. You just got to climb the tree to get one. Jane, single parents are mad. Mum and dad. Oh, I've never heard of that. That is fantastic. Mum and dad. Yes, we are. And I always, it's really hard. We're tired. We do everything. And, you know, it's, I always say, I mean, this is a disclaimer from me. It's my own personal opinion. But I always believe that you shouldn't stay together just for the kids. I think 2 happy households are better than 1 unhappy one. And, you know, the kids come first. And as long as the parents are mindful that there's a ripple effect and that there's a bigger picture out there, that these little kids that you've got right now are going to grow up, they're going to get married, they're going to have families and everything. You all have to be involved. And as long as you are adult about it, then you've done it. And the one thing I always vowed was never to slag off the ex-husband to my kids. So I think I've slammed on that. So yeah, but yeah, it's all about, I mean, Lisa, you know, we're always, you know, change always happens. Changes always happen. Sometimes you may walk into the supermarket, they got no milk, so you're going to have to go somewhere else, you know what I mean? But yeah, things change, some things happen. One time I went to my local supermarket that I go to, I've just been, and it was closed for renovation, so I had to go somewhere else. I didn't like it, and I thought, well, you know what, I've got to eat, so I have to go somewhere else for the time being. But as soon as that supermarket opens, I was straight back in there as well. So sometimes, you know, challenges arise, changes arise, and the best thing you can do is roll with it and just run with it. You know what I mean? Just go with it. It's not a problem unless you make it one. And the one thing you can control is you. So, Lisa, it's a challenge, but I will never give up. I'll be mum forever. Exactly. You are everything to those kids. And, yeah, it's just... It's the way it is. And I think, yeah, single parents do get a hard time sometimes. But it's not a bad thing being a single parent. I think... you know, it's rewarding, and I think it's very, I mean, out of all, if anyone knows me, you know, all negative I will pick out. I will find that positive in everything negative. I will find the positive. And for me, being a single parent, it's rewarding. It's very amusing at times, but there are 13 naughty steps, so pick one, whatever. Mum, been there, done that, you turned out okay. Yes, I did. I have never been arrested. I'm from a single parent family myself. I've never been arrested. And yeah, it's there's nothing wrong with being from a single parent family. I'm living proof. I just hope it doesn't go down the generations. Challenging times like earlier, but I tell you what, it doesn't even faze me anymore. I just clean up, laugh, because they learn and grow, and I love watching every step. You know what, Lisa? Take a photo of everything and then show her when she's 18 in front of all the friends at a party and just embarrass her. It's cool. One thing we'll say though, with challenges could be, you know, that the child, will say, has, you know, spilt ravioli all down the dress, or they've just, you know what, these things are wash. It's not a problem. Don't make it into a big issue, you know. Why can't I see all the comments? I don't know, honey. Can you not see the comments? Are you on your laptop or your phone? Just have a look which one. I've got my laptop on right now. And I can only, yeah, the comments are coming up on there, on my laptop. Just, I I've got no idea, honey. Don't worry. I'm reading them all out anyway, so you won't worry anyway. You can see them after. So yes, embracing change. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to deal with, and also dealing with challenges, whatever challenge that may be. It could be the most heartbreaking thing you've ever had to deal with. You just take it, not every day at a time, or each day at a time. You take each 5 minutes, or every hour, or every 2 hours, or even the morning. You clump it together and you deal and you work out that, and you deal with it as you go along. Every single person is completely different. So some people, as I mentioned, some people will deal with things differently to others. Some people will handle it, some people won't. Some people will turn into wailing banshees, and some people will be quiet. Some people will rant and rave. Some people will go and smash things up. Everyone deals with things completely different, but it's how you deal with them that defines you. 1 minute at a time. Yes, even 1 minute, like James just said, 1 minute at a time. You deal with it as it is. Also, the other thing I will say, as Lisa touched on it and she made me think, was mindset. Always work on your mindset. Always get yourself, if you're in a negative vibration, come off social media. Don't message anyone. Do not rant and rave on social media. Get on the phone to someone if you need guidance or someone to speak to. Get some rant and rave at them, whatever. Not at them, but at them, if you get me drift. And then take a step back and just take the day out to yourself and see what you're going to do, how you're going to accomplish, how you're going to survive. You have to swim. That's the thing. Sink or swim, you've got to swim. Especially if you've got kids, especially if you have a family. And a family could be you and your dog, or you and a goldfish. So please don't think that you have to have kids to be a family. You don't. Mum, challenges make you stronger and able to cope with whatever life throws at you. Yes, they do. At that moment in time when a challenge is put upon you, or a change has happened, or whatever it is, it's how you deal with it there and then, and it defines you. And people will always remember how you acted, whether you acted with respect or grace or admiration, or you were an inspiration or motivated or whatever within that challenge or change. They do make you stronger. However, I think it's how you are, what your beliefs and values are, which are instilled from you when you were little. I say diddy, but when you were little. And it's how you deal with it and your reaction that actually is remembered as well. So you've got to be mindful about that. It does make you stronger. However, I think that a lot of people with their challenges and change and things, especially if it was put upon them, they weren't expecting it, I think there's a lot of anger tied to that as well. Right, I've just read the first sentence of Lisa. You're going to make me cry. I'm going to try and read it without getting emotional. Let me have a look. You lady are a freaking superstar. 18 years and you never gave up. You seriously deserve this holiday next week. Like, I'm going tomorrow. Let your hair down and try to relax when you're away, because I know you worry about the kids. You more than deserve time for yourself. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Tomorrow I fly to Salt Lake City. It was absolutely phenomenal opportunity, and if I didn't sort the kids out, I couldn't go. So that's my little thing anyway. 18 years, yes, 18 years, and yes. And in my chapter, there's only 3 people that have read it, because I've sent off the first draft to Australia already, because it needed to go together with my bio, my headshot, my bio, contact details, like all my social media and email and everything, and also my workbooks. For the workbook goes alongside the book, so I sent the worksheets off as well. And I sent the chapter to 3 people to actually have a read, and I made them all cry, all 3. And one of them is your dad, Lisa. And to see him actually speechless for just a couple of layers peeled back within the 18 years, they are 2 things that no one's ever heard me talk about, the 2 things, and I made these 3 people cry. I know that I can hopefully help, inspire, motivate, and make people feel and know that they are unstoppable. And you have to keep going always. So yeah, you are definitely an inspiration. Thank you so much. I focus on value and impact. I try and come live every single day to help people, because I want to create impact and value, give value and create impact, a positive impact. So whatever happens, there's always positive. I will show you. And I love the film Inside Out. You've probably seen it with all the different characters. I am Joy, because I always find everything. But as the film, I might ruin it. This is a you know, a spoiler alert if you've not seen it. You cannot have sadness without joy. And you cannot have joy without sadness, or anger or fear or whatever, because sadness without joy, you appreciate joy when you're sad. So it's about negative and positive as well. So but I just went food shopping with my son before we go, and before I go, I should say. And I got a voice, and it told me to go round and see my friend. She needs a hug. And I did, and she did, and I gave her a hug, and then I've come home. So love that film. I love that film as well. Your Beautiful Children are a credit to you. Thank you so much. We're still going through it. We will still always go through it, I suppose. The same as you. Everyone who's a parent, or you're looking after or raising children, they may not be your own, but you are raising children. You have changes upon you, and you have a lot of challenges ahead, and that includes teenagers. So I was not prepped for Phoebe. So any of you people who have kids who are teenagers or early 20s, please give me some advice for the teenager. I have two, but obviously one's got special needs. So I love that film as well. That film is really, really cool. I will admit, I get emotional anyway. I did cry at that film at the end, because it's really yeah, it kind of touched a little bit, you know. But yeah, Dominic likes that film as well. So yeah, so today I just wanted to touch on embracing change. So I highly recommend that you embrace change. It may be difficult to begin with, as long as you acknowledge that whatever it is, there's been a change. You acknowledge it, give yourself a pat on the back or a high five, and know that you can and will achieve anything you set your mind to, whatever that may be. So you'll go through the change, you'll go through the challenge, and you'll come out the other side, because you have to get on the other side of that wall. Jane, nobody is prepped for teens. Yes. I have a 3 Anger in the making. Wow, yes. I can resonate. I was... been there, yes, got the mug t-shirt and everything with that, Michelle. So yes, I do resonate with that. Yeah, so I hope I'm gonna go. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. I am flying tomorrow, so I will keep you all updated as much as I can on the lives, but I will be posting, I will be doing Facebook videos, lives on this wall on my business page, which is Rebecca Adams with the purple dress. If you're on my if you're on a laptop, you can actually click my page. Also, Empowering Natural Wellness, that is my doTERRA essential oils website, so you can click on that. But I also have a Facebook page, so I'm going to be on that as well. Safe flight, praying for you. I will be fine. It's September the 11th. And my flight is 11 hours, 11 minutes. So he is with me every step of the way, so do not worry. 11 is... And then I got in the car yesterday and it was 11:11. So that was really, really cool. So I know the 11:11, you know. I will have a brilliant time, Jane. Thank you so much. Keep going always. Yes. With my t-shirt behind. It's a bit backwards, but watch this space on the t-shirt, guys. Watch this space. Brilliant time. I'm really, really excited about, again, embracing change and the challenges again. I'm traveling alone by myself, and I'm meeting the top leaders. I will be seeing the owners. I will be going to a lot of things. So I'm going to an essential oils convention over in America. And I'm also going to headquarters. I'm going to the street party. I'm going to the gala dinner. So I've got my dress sorted. But I will be taking photos, videos. I will go live if and when I can. every single day to update you, a bit like I did in July on my holiday. But again, it's about, you know, the challenges. The challenge of flying alone, I did it. I have done it twice before. But, you know, I will enjoy. I will enjoy Barbados for the last couple of days. Bye. See you later. Say hello to Bill. So yes, it's embracing change and challenges. One challenge that was upon me, I did really get upset with it, was when I went to St. Louis in March. I had to change flights and pick up my suitcase and go and recheck it in. And that was Chicago. Chicago is like a precinct. It's huge. Absolutely massive airport, stunning. But I was really emotional because I was tired and, you know, a lot of things. So I got on the phone to Rob and he spoke to me and things. And yeah, that was really, that was a massive challenge because usually he is with me. So, but then that also made me become aware of challenges. I sat there alone, like I am on this flight tomorrow, and you actually see more people that fly alone. You actually become aware that more and more people fly on their own than you ever thought possible before. So, plenty of pictures. Make sure you let your hair down, you really deserve it. Thank you so much, Lisa. I'm really excited. I'm going to go through my phone and delete a lot of images and photos and things and make sure that I have enough memory on my phone because it's going to be huge. So I think I might upload quite a lot to Facebook. I've got a group just for myself. That's where I can put all my images and videos and things. So I think I might upload everything in there and then go from there so that I'm able to record as much as I can, photograph as much as I can. My camera's coming with me as well. So I'm really excited because then it shows people that, you know, there's more to life than what you're actually thinking right now. That's again about embracing change. Things happen. Car crash happened, it's taken me on a different direction. It may also with you, relationship things may happen, you know, family things may happen, all of it, but you have to embrace change. Nothing stays the same forever, and you will change as well. You get older, don't you? Older and wiser, we should say. So yes, have a wonderful Saturday. Keep up to date with me, follow me and everything else. So I know you're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to being your reporter because I'm going to be stood there going, hi, we're on the red carpet and this is everything behind. So that is going to be pretty cool. So yeah, so have a wonderful Saturday. I'm going to Heathrow tomorrow, so I'm leaving at 8 o'clock in the morning. My flight is 13:40. So I'm leaving in plenty of time so I can get to the airport in plenty of time, and then I've got to be there 3 hours before anyway. So have a wonderful Saturday, rest of the weekend if I don't come live. Lisa, thing is with being a single mummy, even when you're away, you're constantly worrying about the kids, something I've struggled with, but you have to take some time for yourself. Yes, the first thought always is of the kids. Challenges are upon you when you've got the kids. Your first thought as a parent or of someone raising kids is the kids, and that's what it's about. So challenges, you have to run with it. You've got to take chances, and you also have to leap. You have to leap. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have a leap of faith in you and whoever you are basically giving your children to. And I will say, my daughter said, well, who's in charge of my life? You know, it was so funny. Who's in charge of my life while you're away? So yeah, I told her and she was happy. So that's all good. Hi, Quinn. I'm just about to go, honey. So, have a wonderful Saturday. Keep up to date with me with everything from Salt Lake City and beyond. I'm super thrilled and excited, honoured and blessed. I have no words. And I will see you soon.